Welcome to Higher Mind from Rick Smith Hypnosis. This hypnosis session is for recreational use and does not infer any medical or psychological value. Please do not play hypnosis recordings whilst driving or operating machinery. Now, you may decide to allow your eyes to close soon. That's up to you. And you'll know when it's time. And when you know that it's time, take a slow, deep breath in. Just hold it for a second. Close your eyes and release that breath at your own speed. And as the breath flows out of you, allow your body to begin to anticipate how good it's going to feel. To let yourself relax deeply. And just let your body relax now. Whilst you allow your breathing to find its own slow, steady rhythm. Breathing in and out at exactly the correct speed for your body to take the nourishment it needs from each and every breath. And on your next breath in, I'd like you now to just open your eyes at the top of the breath. And then as you release the breath, allow your eyes to close gently again as you go deeper. Good. And now as you breathe at your own speed, you feel your whole body begin to synchronize with your breathing, so that each time you breathe in, you feel the life-giving air flowing through your whole body. And as you breathe out each time, you allow yourself to become even more deeply relaxed. Just feeling lazy and wonderful. And you know how good it will feel to go deeper. So why not allow yourself to go all the way down now? As I start to count from 10 down to 1. 10. You are committed to finding a state of deep relaxation. This time and every time you enter hypnosis. And just this thought may be enough that you already begin to feel yourself more relaxed than a few moments before. 9. And so you have given yourself permission to do nothing else right now. Then allow that lazy, sensual feeling of releasing all the tension. Releasing that tension from your muscles and joints. As you begin to settle into this journey to calmness and tranquility. 8. Deeper still, your body now so limp and floppy that you start to lose touch with your physical awareness. As you place your body in temporary hibernation, you won't be needing it for a little while, so just allow it to rest. 7. Move your attention to your face now. And as you become aware of how the tiny muscles of your face can easily be made to relax even more. And your face feels different now. And it's a wonderful, careless, lazy feeling. As you fully release those tiny muscles and just allow yourself to be. 6. Now you are completely relaxed and you're drifting safely. I'd like you to turn your attention back to your breathing. And you can notice how this state of deep relaxation has slowed your breathing even more. And 5. Each time you breathe out, you naturally go deeper. And you possess knowledge about how effortlessly you can settle into this deepened state of consciousness, where you are the beneficiary of the personal power of change. And 4. Now you begin to notice that your breathing is happening deeper in your body, lower down in your abdomen, and that kind of breathing feels good to you. And it is good, the best kind of breathing. 3. And now your body is running down. And your breathing is happening at exactly the right speed. As you slowly drift down to that relaxed state that you've enjoyed so much, so many times. And you know how good it feels. 2. As you start to notice that your descent is slowing now. As you approach the basement of your relaxation. And you may be curious about what will be the positive effect this time. And 1. You're there, totally relaxed and feeling wonderful. And you may now rest for a moment and settle into the gentle rhythm aware of your regular, slow, controlled breathing. Just allowing it to happen and your whole self to synchronize. So take a moment of quietness to appreciate how you are right now. That's good. Now you can start to prepare for the next stage of your journey. And in this next stage, your mind will be freed from your physical constraints, so that it can move and travel on its own for a little while. Your body is now so completely at rest. You've systematically released all tension and firmness from your muscles and joints. Your body may be so relaxed that you can't even feel some parts of it. That's great. For the next part of our journey, you don't need your body. Inform your body clearly now that you're placing it in temporary hibernation. In this safe, warm place. And you'll return when you're ready. Just allow that body to rest completely. In your mind now, I'd like you to imagine a switch, like a light switch. Allow an impression to rise in your mind, and when you have it, just let it float there. This is the switch that connects your body and your mind. And you can tell that the switch is in the on position. Now that you've placed your body in temporary hibernation, you're ready to turn this switch off for a while. Because you no longer need to communicate with your body. Your body goes onto autopilot once your switch is turned off. So, in your imagination, turn it off. Do it now. And as you switch off that link between your resting body and your active mind, you may begin to sense that your mind is freed of all restriction. Expanding, growing bigger than you thought before. Freed of all physical constraints just for a while. You sense that your mind may actually be infinite. that there are no limits to the things you can consider. The changes you can make. The skills you can learn. You have unlimited capacity for new information. Unlimited capacity for new ways of living. You can change anything about yourself. Anytime you decide to change. As you begin to feel this freedom, you may be curious as to how it can serve you. So let's discover that together. Continue the journey with me now. Just allow your mind to clear and listen carefully to the sound of my voice. I'd like now to ask you to imagine yourself standing on the top of a mountain. You're high up in the Alps and you can see the mountain range stretching away in all directions around you. And you are on the top of the highest peak. The air is cool, but you're comfortably warm. You're well equipped to be here, and you feel completely safe and protected. See the clear, deep blue skies overhead. Contrasting with the brilliant, dazzling white of the mountain peaks. Feel the cool breeze as currents of high-altitude wind glide and twist through the mountains. Listen carefully to the silence. You're alone, the only living creature at this altitude. Now take a slow breath and maybe you can test the freshness of the air tingling in your nose. The air is thin, but completely clean. And as you breathe it gently in, with every breath you feel it cleansing your body. Expelling with every breath the everyday atmosphere of the earth below. Feeling cleaner and fresher than ever before with every breath you take. As you stand at the top of this mountain, you may be taken by the vast scale of the landscape around you. This mountain you're standing on the summit of is just one of hundreds as far as your eye can see. And you know that every other mountain has a story. Maybe someone just like you standing on the summit. Breathing deeply in the clean air. Captivated by the spectacular view all around and wanting to go higher still. I'd like you now to turn slowly around. And as you do this, you'll begin to see a beautiful white shape appear. And as you concentrate your attention, it grows clearer. And you can see that it's a huge balloon, tall and white like a weather balloon. It's perfectly clear now, towering above you. The purest white you ever saw, gently oscillating in the breeze. At this high level, you've already discovered a calmness that you may have experienced before. And you know that you always wondered if there was a higher level that you could visit. An even more complete and undeniable state of total calmness. And infinite possibilities. And you instinctively know that there is a place like that. And that this beautiful, towering, shimmering balloon can take you there. There's a capsule suspended beneath the balloon. It's like a globe of clear glass with a seat inside. It's ready and waiting for you to climb inside. Now you're curious about the next stage and you're keen to explore higher. So from where you are now, find yourself seated comfortably in the clear capsule below the balloon. You're warm and you're safe and you're ready to go higher. You have control with your mind, so when you're completely ready, just allow yourself to gently lift off from the mountaintop, rising almost imperceptibly for a moment, then gathering pace as the tall white balloon above you breaks loose from its tether and begins its graceful, smooth ascent towards the deep blue sky above. Carrying you upwards into the unexplored beauty. Take the time to look around you. Below you, the mountain range is falling gently away, and beyond the mountains you can now see green meadows and blue lakes, growing ever smaller as you rise higher. Ahead and around you, you may begin to notice that the colors are changing, and the white and light blue of the sky darkens in graduations. through a beautiful azure to darker blue and almost completely black above. And as you look upwards at that dark sky, almost feeling like you're gazing into space, the brilliant whiteness of your balloon is changing to a golden shimmer. Just like it's being lit from the inside by lights you can't see as it carries you slowly higher. And as you rise and the colours around you change through their spectrum, you begin to feel so free, maybe more than any time before. Free to explore the untapped, infinite capacity of your mind. And now you're so high you can clearly see the Earth's curvature. And as the sun begins to set over the horizon, you look down at the labyrinth of bright lights. Dense and close together in the cities, and darker across vast areas. And you may wonder if everyone on Earth would like to have the experience that you're having now. To find the clarity that you know is approaching as you rise higher and higher. And now you feel like you're arriving at the limit of your balloon's altitude. And your ascent comes gently to a halt. You hang there on the edge of space, weightless and drifting. Feeling so relaxed but so alive to the possibilities still to come. Already your mind is changing, opening, and you may already begin to feel yourself drawn to new ways of thinking. Drawn to puzzles you couldn't solve before, but now you think you can. Your mind is now open to transcend from the physical world to another place. A warm, safe, welcoming place of infinite potential. And to do this, you have to do nothing, absolutely nothing at all. Just let your mind rise again into the clarity. And there you are now, surrounded by a glow, just feeling joyous and calm. Now I'd like you to listen, and maybe you'll discover some information that might be useful to you in the future. Or the answer to a question you've been seeking. Listen carefully. Do that now. That's good. If you learn some new things here in this place of wonderful clarity, you can commit those things to your memory now and bring them with you. you may feel that you're making new connections to thoughts, feelings, and possibilities. That previously eluded you or were difficult to access. Just take a few more moments of quietness now to experience that for yourself, however you allow it to come to you. Do that now. Good, well done. And in the future, you'll be able to come up here any time you want to. It'll be easy for you to get here. It's a beautiful place. It's a wonderful place. Just take a few more moments to find anything else that you may be able to discover here. Do that now. And you may just find yourself completely calm and tranquil right now. Or you may be excited by the sensory inputs you're receiving. So now it's almost time to leave this place for a while. Always knowing that you're welcome here anytime you choose to take this journey again. It's time to begin your descent. So use your powerful mind now to slowly drift downwards as I count down from 3 to 1. Here we go. 3. Notice your descent begin as you gently depart from the glow and you find yourself once again high above the mountains, in the dark sky on the edge of space. 2. As all around you grows brighter and more vivid, and you automatically sense that you're drifting along and down, moving clear of the mountains towards the sunlit green valley below. 1. As you descend smoothly and comfortably, still relaxed and alert, your mind and your body begin to merge, and you can go inside yourself and find that switch once more. And when you find that switch, just turn it on and notice the physical sensations of your resting body as they begin to return, and you feel whole again. Complete, refreshed, and recharged. As your mind and body become one, that's good. And later, when you wake, or maybe when you sleep tonight, these things you've discovered, this new information that you've acquired, and those questions that have now been answered, will distill and permeate in your subconscious mind, finding a permanent place where this new knowledge is always available to help and guide you in the future. Now, resting here in this safe and comfortable space, you may choose to simply drift into sleep in a few moments. So if that is your desire, you do not need to listen to anything else I say. If you would prefer to emerge yourself from this wonderful relaxation, please listen as I count up from 1 to 3. And when I reach the count of 3, your eyes will open and you'll feel fully refreshed and content. Let's do that now. 1. Slowly and gently feel your mind clearing, and you're excited to bring your new knowledge into your life. 2. Now your body's energy is returning and you're eager to move forwards with your positive, healthy lifestyle. And now you prepare to emerge from this journey. So on the count of 3, open your eyes and see how good you feel.